Celebrating Women's History Month, by the way, and Doris and I are both women, so there you go. Let's continue on. That was it. It was like a baby celebration. All the models also are participating in the woman thing. All right, so here we go. This is a before and after.
All right.
This is the OG product that started it all for me personally. I was watching the Beauty Report. We launched with Amy the concealer, and after the show, I texted Amy. I said, hey, that concealer that you showed from Doll 10, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen on television. I go, is that like, was it like a circus tent and like a magician, or was that actually? She goes, no, it's amazing, and it's in Amy's bag every day when she comes out and does television. So here's it's the Genius Serum Concealer with the Reishi. So of course you've continued to improve on the formula.
That's right.
And the Perfecting Concealer brush is $24, $54 value. Here's all of us. We all use it. Although my hair was a different color during this photo, I still wear the light medium. Me and Valerie are in the light medium. Tina and Amy are in the medium. Nicole and Michelle are tan, and tan deep and deep. Marlo and Tamra. But this is that doe foot applicator, the one that started it all, the one that made everybody stop the presses.
It's kind of what kept me getting invited back here to HSN, and I'm so honored to be here. I really am. This is a huge family for me, and I love that you trust me, and I love to deliver products that you're looking for, because I know what it's like to sit there and kind of be hopeful and wish that somebody would create something and sit there and kind of be disappointed. And I love when I can create something that's gonna be just such a game changer. So I created this product because concealers conceal, right? But there was never a concealer that treated why we wear a concealer. Like, why do we wear it? It gets thin, texture. We blink 14 to 17,000 times a day. Ready? Now watch what I'm gonna show you. Although I just polished the heck out of my skin. If you did not get that cleanser, look at my skin now. I just have to show you, like, look at that skin. All right, now what I'm gonna show you is, here's some blueness on my skin. So I'm gonna put this on. This is the light shade for shade reference. First and foremost, this right here, this is dandelion root, it's cucumber, it's vitamin E.
Look at that.
It's the reishi mushroom, it's snow mushroom, it's peptides, it's collagen. I want you to see, yes, you're gonna get coverage, yes, you're gonna get brightness, we all want brightness, but what I'm gonna show you here is watch how it starts to disappear. When you see, but still covering, but disappearing. Still that tiny little swipe, still covering, but disappearing. That's the trick with the concealer. It needs to look like it's never been there. Almost like it's invisible.
Right, and this may seem intuitive, but it's to make you look better.
Yeah, it didn't exist.
It didn't exist.
So normally, let's talk about it. Concealers, what happened? We put them on underneath our eye.
It was aging makeup.
Yeah, it was
old age makeup.
Yeah, and you did like a big swipe underneath the eye.
Right.
And here's what happened. You could see it.
You could see it.
If you can see the concealer, it's the wrong concealer.
I wear this every day on television.
Yeah.
And this is what I wear. I don't wear any other brand or anything. This is what I wear on television. And I've got like the genetic dark circles.
Yeah.
So it's not like I could get all the sleep in the world. I had them when I was a little kid. When I was a teenager,
yeah, it's
I had dark circles. It's just a genetic thing.
It's the same thing that Nadia has. Nadia has that genetic dark circle. She lost me talk about it. But here's the thing. When you can get coverage that's undetectable, then you have a really, really good concealer. No one thought about that before. They're like, yeah, I want heavy coverage, I want the coverage, I want the coverage. Yeah, but here's the deal. You want coverage, but you want it to be light, but you also want to deliver hydration and moisture.
I'm gonna say this is any age.
Oh yeah, it's ageless.
This is ageless for sure. Everything is ageless.
Ageless,
but this is specifically ageless. I will say you could be like you could have a daughter who's like starting to wear makeup for the very first time. This would be a great way to jump in because it's a clean beauty brand.
Exactly, and you're seeing these ingredients: vitamin C, aloe, reishi mushroom, turmeric, dandelion root. There's so many, plant-based collagen. Remember, I can't stress this enough. There's zero talc. Zero talc. So it's delivering hydration, it's delivering moisture. It's going in there and working on the reason why we wear concealer.
And let me add this, don't get a different shade.
No, thank you for that.
Yes,
thank you.
us.
Okay. So I do there, that's why. She's got the deep concealer on, the deep Today's Special, that brand new Peptide Bounce Foundation. And the reason why you want to do that, so Back in the day, you used to want to try to get that under eye area to look bright. So that's why you went 2 shades lighter, right? Like somebody that was medium would get like a fair, and you want that big brightness underneath your eye. Well, now there's optical brightener. See how our under eye area, Victoria's under eye area, looks bright? It looks smooth. It's delivering hydration, it's delivering moisture. It's brightening up the look of the eye, but it's bringing that hyaluronic acid, you know, the reishi mushroom, the vitamin E, all of those things. But when I tell you, again, here's my hand that you saw put on. Tell me where it starts and stops. It's like a magic trick. I didn't take it off. Tell me where it starts and stops. Where do you see the concealer? You don't see a concealer, do you? But look, she's there. She's there. That's the trick to a beautiful concealer. That's the trick that literally when you put it on, that doesn't look like you're wearing a concealer. Most of the time, you can see it. And if you can see it, other people can see it. Remember, it needs to be invisible. A concealer should conceal. That's what it should be, a camouflage. So you can't see it on my hand. You don't see it, you don't feel it, it doesn't move. You saw that on my hand, I'm doing this. It's not creasing, it's not moving, it's not budging. And this is what brought me back to HSN so many times.
And I'll
so
say something
thankful
else.
for her. Mwah, I love her.
Well, also, it's like, I remember like being in high school and you'd have a breakout and you put a concealer on and it looked like this blob of like a mound of
powder
or something. And it was actually kind of more embarrassing to have that than the, you know, the breakout or whatever. What I love about it is you don't see the makeup.
You don't see any makeup with this.
You don't see the makeup, yeah.
It's a transformative concealer. And when I tell you that you're looking at Lynn, do you see her concealer? She just put it on live in front of you. You don't see where it starts, where it stops.
The correct shade.
Yeah, the correct shade.
The same shade as her foundation.
Yes.
Not 6 shades lighter.
No, because that's a big deal.